Hey everybody, I'm probably gonna do two vlogs, but I think I need to do this vlog first because it's more order oriented, as in order of how things happened. Um, and I don't know how many of y'all listen to my tweets and whatnot and whatever, but I had a girls' night out, or not out, but a girls' night or whatever, because two of my friends that are girls were doing something. They invited me over or whatever, and I'm one of the girls. But that's not that big a deal, really. And so what happened, and I was gonna take some video and stuff, but I felt kind of embarrassed asking them, because it's kind of weird. Like if you're a person that does videos on YouTube and people that don't do it, they don't really get it sometimes. So it's kind of like, what the fuck? This is weird, and I didn't want it to be weird and awkward kind of thing. Um, Plus, I wouldn't want to put them up here without their permission, you know what I'm saying? Um, so I didn't do that. But what we ended up doing, it was one of the girls' boyfriend's birthday was the next day, so she was making him a cheesecake for his birthday. That was like the thing. So that's like what we were doing. And so I get over there, and it's like 6 o'clock my time. But we had to go to Kroger to get like the stuff to make the cheesecake with because they didn't have like all the stuff. And she was getting some other stuff for the party. Like she got some balloons and shit. And that was a hassle in of itself. Going shopping with two girls and trying to get the balloons. We had to get somebody to do them and everything and all this yada yada. And the one girl was kind of like about everything. And the other girl, she was kind of like in charge, even though it isn't her boyfriend's birthday. She was kind of helping the other girl, like plan it-ish kind of stuff and everything. And so we did that. It took forever shopping because we had a list. She didn't bring the right list with the ingredients in it. Then the other girl left her wallet at home, so she had to go back and get her wallet. And then she lost her car keys while we were at the Kroger because she set them on this counter. And I remembered that she left them on the counter, but I meant to grab them before we walked off. And then I was like, shit, but I didn't. Because she's like, where's my keys? When she had to go get her wallet. So I'm like, oh shit. So I run back up there. And luckily, nobody came over there. Nobody saw them. Because you never know. I mean, could have been like a good Samaritan type person who would have, turned them in or something. But then there was that hassle. Because somebody fucking just took the keys and did who knows what with them. So luckily the keys were still there or whatever. We get all our stuff done shopping, and so we go back to try to make this cheesecake. And it's funny because the one girl, like, she kind of takes charge. The girl whose boyfriend's birthday it was, she kind of was like, oh, no. So I helped and whatever, gave my advice and everything, and helped them. We made that. Well, oh wait, we ordered some pizzas before that, but we decided to order them while we were at Kroger's and then go get them. But because it took so long at Kroger, we went and got our pizzas. It seemed like ever, and we was getting hungry at this point, and you know, so we go back. We make cheesecake, put cheesecake in, has to bake, whatever. So then we're just sitting around drinking some beer, eating some pizza, and what was I saying? Oh, and then like the Jersey Shore comes on, and they had to watch the Jersey Shore. I don't watch the Jersey Shore. I've seen one episode one time because I got sucked into it, and I don't get what's so great about the show. Like there was a couple of moments, but like half the show was just boring, like stupidity. And I was like, whatever. But I did learn some new phrases. I didn't know what a grenade was, but now I know what a grenade is, which is kind of funny. And the best part of the show was this one dude brought home this chick from the bar, because apparently this is all these guys do, and brought her home or whatever, right? And she was like some overprotective uncle, and she went home with the dude and whatnot, and then the overprotected uncle like showed up at the fucking house to get his niece. He's like, hey, I'm Uncle Vinny. I'm coming to get my niece and get her out of here. And the dude's all like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I guess I understand kind of what the uncle's doing too, but I mean, that's pretty fucked up shit, really. I mean, and the girl's all like, call me. He's like, oh yeah. And when she leaves, like, fuck no, I ain't calling her. I can't put up with that. So it's kind of funny. And this girl punched her boyfriend in the face. Like, I'm like, what the fuck are these people thinking? Like, really? What is wrong with people? These people, like, do this shit? Like, you just, I mean, they were having fights, arguments, and over stupid shit. But she punches him in the fucking face? Really? Huh. I don't know. So, yeah, that's like, I don't get it. So, it's kind of like, huh? I can see how the show, like, lowest common denominator could kind of be, entertaining, but I don't see the big appeal of it. So I don't know if I'll watch it again. It was just kind of, I was there and they were like into it, so I'm like watching it. Let's see. So the one girl, so we get the cheesecake, it's baked, whatever. And so the one girl whose boyfriend's birthday is, she's got the idea. She's like, I'm gonna take the balloons, I'm gonna drive to his house and put him on his car and all this shit. And I'm like, it's like getting late already. And she had to, where we were, she had to drive all the way, like, it's probably like 45 minutes to get to her boyfriend's house or something. And I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. She's like, all right. So she left, and then me and my one friend are still there, you know, and we're just talking and stuff. And she's like, I don't know why she, like, it just doesn't seem like her one friend doesn't, like, I guess she thinks that her friend puts more effort into it than the boyfriend is giving back. Like, it's all like her doing like way too much, because she's like, I know he won't do shit for her birthday like this and nothing. And I mean, I agree. I mean, you got to kind of be, you know what I'm saying? I mean, hopefully appreciated all of it, but you know, so I mean, that's something. I mean, I understand you're trying to show how much you care for someone. Sometimes, you know, it just seems like it's a little much. It seemed like she tries a little hard, so I think it frustrated my one friend that it seems like the boyfriend girl does everything, like, to try and be more, you know, caring or whatnot, show her caring or whatever. So, I mean, they had problems and stuff, so it's kind of weird, you know. We talked about that stuff, you know, and then whatever. Then what else did we do? I don't know. I was talking about her new job she got and all that stuff, and I tried to set up this email thing on her phone. She got a new phone with her job. It gave her a BlackBerry. And I was trying to set up, I never used the BlackBerry, so I don't know much about it. But, I mean, like, what I figured was simple. I just had to put in, like, it was like a pop email address. Like, she had her password, her username, her address, and then, like, the routing email thingy. I can't remember what it's called, but whatever, the service. So I put all the stuff in. It should have worked, and I hit next, and it's like, does not work, something's wrong. I'm like, fuck, and I tried for like 20 minutes. I couldn't get it figured out. It pissed me off a bit. Because, you know, I like to think I'm kind of tech savvy, but I don't know. I guess, like, my lack of experience with the BlackBerry and stuff. And I even tried a Yahoo account, and that should have been fairly straightforward. So I don't know if it's something that outside of, like, there being a problem, and not necessarily me not knowing what the fuck I was doing, but it kind of frustrated me. So then we just chit-chatted a little bit more. We were both super tired, and I'm like, oh, I guess I should go. And I don't know if you had this. You're like trying to get off the phone or trying to leave or whatever, and you know, but then you get talking about other shit and stuff, and he's just like, I'm standing there trying to go out the door, and I was just like, you gotta go. No, it wasn't like that or nothing, but it was like we were both like, she's about to fall asleep, and I was really tired also, and I had to come work in the morning all day and everything, so. You know, I left and went home, whatever. It was all fun and dandy. I mean, it was, you know, nothing, but it was still cool to spend time with them and do, you know, bake cheesecakes and go shopping. Although the shopping experience was a little hectic for my liking, because I was like, just give me the list and I'll go get everything and be done with it. It would just be easier on me. But she's like, no, I'm going to put it all on you. I'm like, well, I'm not buying the shit. I'm just going to go get it. I can go through Kroger in like 5 minutes and get the shit and be back while y'all are still messing with the balloons. What else? I don't know. So that was about it. Nothing like too like, woo. I mean, I don't know what. Maybe I still didn't get really in the secret life of girls. Like if I wasn't there, they'd been like doing other stuff. been talking about me. Like, oh, this guy, I don't know, he's a weirdo. That's what gets me. It's like, because I know, like, everybody talks about, like, they talk about all these other people and stuff, and I just know they gotta say something about me when I'm not around, so, I kind of want to know, but I don't. I guess that's just part of things. Everybody kind of talks about everybody else when they're not around. And I remember when I was in high school, and I brought this fact up. And I was like, I wonder what y'all say about me when I'm not here. Like, we don't talk about you when you're not here. So I was like, I don't know, does that hurt my feelings somehow? And it's like, what? Am I good enough to talk about when I'm not around? Or is that better? What do y'all think? Is it better if your friends don't talk about you behind your back? Well, they couldn't have been lying too, so, or, not admitting to it. So, I don't know. So whatever happens, happens. What else? Yeah, I mean, that was basically it for girls' night. If anybody expected some, like, super crazy anything, then that was not what it was. I mean, it was a little bit of, gossipy, bitchy, eating pizza, drinking beer, making cheesecakes. I don't know if that's a standard girls' night. I don't know how many girls actually watch my videos on here, so y'all could tell me if that's true or not. Feel free to give your opinion or whatever. I'm curious to see from other girls, like, outside perspective, somebody that wouldn't, would be like, not that they wouldn't be honest, but, different situations. And the next video I'm going to put it, I know it's kind of boring, I'm sorry guys, I'm still kind of tired because the next day I worked all day from like 9 o'clock in the morning to like 2, and then from 4 to like 10:30. And they actually let me leave early, which I was surprised by, and because I was going to go, because that one girl wanted me to go to her boyfriend's birthday, which I know him, because I used to work with him, so I knew him before I even knew her. So, go to that, or whatever, so I was going to go to that. So I sent her a text, like, y'all still there? Because I wasn't going to go if there wasn't nobody fucking there, So I ended up going, and the next video was going to be about that experience. And so I'm still kind of tired from that, because I didn't go home. I got home, and I was Steph, well, I'll talk about the other video. I didn't get to sleep till late, so yeah. So I'm tired from that. Now I gotta go back to work tonight and work from like 4 to like 12 or 11 or whatever time it is till we get done. So that's with that. Yeah. So let me know what you think about girls' night, and if you've had a girls' night, and if you think it was that exciting. It really wasn't, but it was just like hanging out. It wasn't nothing special. It was more of a joke or anything. It's like a girls' night, they're just joking with me because I'm a guy. So it's kind of strange. Yeah. All right. See me in the next video, which I'll put up after this one.